Hello and welcome to another update video about Doge. Doge has actually been performing, let's say, quite well in recent weeks, especially from the May low. We had a nice rally, price formed a higher low, and we now seem to be forming a series of higher lows and higher highs. So that's all pretty good actually. Problem is that this price action that you can see there on the chart, it's not impulsive to the upside. We have a lot of overlapping price action also here, this wave 4 into wave 1. Not problem, yeah, because I've been tracking this as a diagonal pattern anyway, but yeah, let's say the corrective structures that we see on this chart from the May low, it just indicates that we have to closely monitor this chart. It will likely change. I can basically promise you that microstructures are going to change, and I need a first small impulse, yeah, for clarity. Or we want at least now this next high to be filled in. Then we have a 5-wave move up in wave C at least. And then we can bring the next support region onto the chart, which would be for a B wave. And then hopefully in this C wave, we can see a nice 1-2 setup, and this C wave might be impulsive. Because at the moment there is nothing impulsive here. The A wave, even though it looks impulsive, it was only a 3-wave move. The B wave is anyway a pullback. This here is also just a corrective mess, and because it's just a 3-wave rally, this could easily fail and give us another low in the lower support region. From there, however, the market could then reattempt another rally. Okay, so the bigger picture, the overall assumption here on this chart is that we're dealing with this 4th wave pullback, yeah, which could be complete. I mean, that's how I'm tracking it at the moment. Doesn't mean it has to be complete. Obviously, if this, had this been a nice impulse to the upside, 3-wave pullback, great, I'd be much more confident. But then we would probably also not see this choppy price action. Basically, the fact that, well, I told you that this here was only a 3-wave rally, that basically warned us that either we break down again or at least the move up is likely going to be choppy. That's always the case when we're dealing with corrective structures. And that's precisely what we see. We don't really see that impulsive upside follow through that we would see, for example, in a 3rd wave rally. So it's just something to be very much aware of. Micro support is 15.48 cents. This is holding so far. But I also mentioned to you that even if we break it, that's not an invalidation point for the 4th wave. So I'm just tracking here this diagonal, see if it fills in. Ideally, it would get to 20 cents. Don't be surprised if yesterday's low is taken out. It might morph into a larger diagonal. Okay, so it could be that all of this is wave 1, yeah, and then we get a wave 2 pullback. That would be a slightly adjusted support region, and then we get the 3rd later. I will assume that if we break below yesterday's low, it will then turn very much into a hopium count. But I will give you the support areas and just add the warning that obviously we're dealing here with corrective structure. So overall situation hasn't changed. What's not so great is obviously that it's broken out of the price channel to the downside, but we can draw that a different way. It's just that normally in Elliott wave we add it to the low of the wave 2. So it's already indicating some weakness, and here I've got the fib levels anyway that are acting as support. But let's see if it's holding this at least. And yeah, I mean the only other support region really, like main fib at the moment, is the 14-cent level that I've got below, and then we'll have to see how the structure changes should support break. But ideally, in an ideal world, we're turning around here and we get another move up to like 20 cents. But I have not much confidence in it, but it's the best, let's say my best guess. But certainly this would be, if this is the yellow count, if the price is forming a 5th wave, this is where it should be turning around. So we have to have a bit of patience. Bear in mind, there's also some structural resistance around these previous swing highs. So around 17 cents, all these previous swing highs, they act as resistance. So that's the next level that the bulls need to overcome. That's my update about Doge. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.